All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Infinity Train, Season 1, Episode 1.
Okay,
All right.
This is going to be an interesting one because we're actually here for Episodes 1 and 2.
Right.
Infinity Train is one of those like American television shows that, you know, has like a 10-minute episode and then they would air another 10-minute episode directly after that.
Yep.
So this is going to be like a weird exception to our general rule of only watching one episode at a time.
Prepare for trouble and make it double.
Yeah, so we'll be watching 2 episodes at a time of each of these episodes.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it means we're going to go through it pretty quickly because it looks like there's a decent amount of seasons, but not a lot of episodes per season. So we'll probably end up going through this quite
Real quick.
fast. Yeah.
All right.
So that'll mean that we'll be doing the discussion after 2 episodes have been watched.
Right.
So we won't have a discussion in between each episode.
Yes.
And then we'll discuss each episode kind of in tandem afterwards there. But yeah, this is what we're going to be picking up after Castlevania. This was something that was recommended to us a long time ago.
Very long time ago.
A long time ago, along things like Over the Garden Wall and Invincible, BoJack Horseman, like
Gravity Falls, which we
had already seen. Yeah. So this is going to be the next one in the long list of things that was done there. We will probably be doing another one of those just general polls along those lines, though, to see what kind of Western animated shows y'all are interested in us checking out.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that after this show. But yeah, I'm really excited. I've heard that this is also a Lost Media show as well.
Right.
Sadly. So that could be interesting. We'll, of course, be, doing our due diligence to edit it down, of course.
Right.
But yeah, why was it Lost Media? Like what?
Because we can't have nice things.
I guess just because we can't have nice things?
Yeah. Probably just some exec somewhere is like, whatever.
It's a good tax write-off?
Something like, probably. Unironically, probably.
So dumb. Dumb. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this. The show came out in 2019, so it's not old by like even a stretch of it. That's really new. And given that it has a lot of seasons, that means it was also probably
that's a good point.
Done very recently.
Wow, and it's already Lost Media?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Isn't that
that's
crazy?
wrong.
That's sad.
That is wrong.
Because the amount of people that recommended this show to us was a considerable amount.
Right, because if it's something where it's like, okay, it's 15 years old, 20 years old, something like that, it's like, okay, it's unfortunate, but I get it, right?
Right.
But, damn.
But yeah, came out in 2019.
Wow.
And with a lot of seasons, means that like during like 2022, 2023, 2024 even.
Yeah, it's like it ended. And then it's like, all right, we're done.
So sadly, what that might mean is that this show was canceled because that whole we're scrubbing things from our streaming services stuff started. And this was one of the shows that they were just like, and cut it.
Yeah.
This is another thing about Western animated shows that is really sad when you end up getting into it, is that you realize how many shows, kind of like anime in a lot of ways, will just never get finished. So this is going to be probably, my guess, one of those series where it's not going to have the perfect ending.
Right. It's going to have that, it's going to be a great time, great run, and then either premature ending or maybe rushed ending, kind of like Gravity Falls, where it's like, all right, second season, we need to put everything into there.
Thankfully, in a lot of ways, Gravity Falls feels like the exception to that rule, and that the ending did feel
the ending was still
climactic and amazing.
It just came sooner than expected.
Right, a little bit sooner. And so what I would love to see here is something more along the lines of a like, hey, this is where we have to end things, signing off.
Yeah.
It sucks that it has to be now.
It sucks that the Infinity Train can't be infinite.
Right. But yeah, why is this train infinite?
It's a good question.
Is the train actually a train, or is it a metaphor?
It's a giant spaceship.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know.
An infinite train of thought? Possibly. Limitless creativity?
Going between the stars.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Hello, birdies. Didn't know you were cold, Dennis.
It's fun. School bus crossing over the train tracks.
Way to abandon me in my time of need. Sorry, Michaela, but
It is!
Yeah, that's Ashley Johnson.
They
think I'm gonna work on my game some more before I leave.
I thought your game was cool when I played it, and you know how I feel about video games. I hate them, but I like yours.
Oh,
That's sweet.
that's friendship right there.
Yep.
When your dad picks you up for visits, does he come in and talk to your mom?
Yeah, sometimes.
I guess it's weird to see your parents
Oh.
talking to each other now. They're not married anymore, and everything is different.
It's really like.
It's fine. I better hurry home and pack. I'll see you on Monday.
Oh.
Philip, it's your dad. We need to talk to you.
She went upstairs. I don't know, Andy. What do you want to do?
Oh boy.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Okay, game.
actually-
You're supposed to be working.
Yeah.
Watch. I'll press play, and you're just gonna die. See, that's not right. Oh, look at you! You're moving around now.
Hey.
Thanks, coding is cool, guy. Why, thank you, Tulip.
Oh yes.
Tulip, I'm so sorry, but your dad can't take you to camp.
What?
Oh.
You said if I brought my grade up in English, I could go. You and Dad signed a contract and everything.
Contract.
But your dad mixed up the dates and planned a work trip out of town.
Okay, well then why don't you take me?
I have a 12-hour shift at the hospital tonight and then another shift on Sunday.
What, so you're both too busy to be my parents?
Hey,
You guys are the ones whose divorce keeps messing everything up.
Oh.
and your dad and I are still trying to figure this out. I know, we're not very good at it.
Good at being divorced?
Tulip, I just mean scheduling.
What schedule?
Damn.
It's 2 of you and 1 kid. Fine. Whatever, I can't go.
Tulip, wait. Let's talk about this.
Maybe see if she can go with her friend and.
Oh, that was a big deal.
That sucks.
That was great dialogue, though.
Mm-hmm.
She.
She laid into them.
Well, I know, but like that felt so realistic.
Oh yeah. And then we get some kind of Polar Express that comes along and whisks her away. Oh shit, but girl. Okay.
Well, we're going places.
All right.
I don't know if we're running away or if we're like. Oh, just going there yourself.
300 miles is not a quick hop.
It might be now.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Oh, well, that's lucky.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. My brain is flush with metaphors and
Oh, did I just hallucinate a train station?
symbolic stuff.
Tulip, we
like-
missed you at game design camp. I didn't quite make it because I decided to fall asleep in a field and dream about outdated modes of transportation.
This is great.
What?
Are you my mum?
No.
Are you my
So
mummy?
you've come to bring me the sweet release of death.
Also, no.
I'm looking for my mother. I don't know what she looks like, though.
Are you looking for your bagel mother too?
No, definitely not.
Hmm.
Weird toy.
So what are you looking for?
I'm not looking.
Yeah.
Going to Oshkosh.
Is that your home?
It's where game design camp is.
Without your parents?
I don't need them to get there.
Oh my gosh, what am I?
Ooh.
Whoa.
That door is impossible to open.
The only way out is through hypothermia.
I love this dude. He's great.
Oh my god.
Is the train?
You can reach doorknobs?
How does this go? Are you like a real robot? What's in the next train car?
It'll probably be disappointing.
Wow.
Incredible.
Oh,
Oh,
this is disappointing.
Well, I wonder what this room's for.
I'll bet this place will give you
Back to being impressed.
lots of ideas for games.
Right.
You know?
Right. This is her like imagined, creative universe for game design.
Are
Right.
you building a coffin?
And she died of hypothermia, like in the walk along the
No,
way.
no, don't say that.
It's the best game I've ever made.
How many games have you made?
1.
That's my name. I'm one.
One.
Oh,
And that's kind of a weird name to have. Haha.
nice. Wait. I have so many questions.
One, do you know what Wisconsin looks like?
This?
No, this is not Wisconsin.
Oh. What?
What happened to that guy?
You're in kind of a bad place right now.
I don't want to be on this train anymore.
Wait, why are you getting off the train?
Wait, hang on.
This seems like a bad place to get off at.
Uh-oh. No.
No. No. Get back on the train.
Get back on that train.
Termite dogs? Hell no. Dog mites?
What are you singing?
Wait, is he?
Wacky getting chased, son.
Oh, that's so smart, though.
Okay.
That's... I love how creative and smart. And they fly now!
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, but this is kind of cool. Now she's needing to literally design a game to beat the creature.
Yeah.
Ah, no.
Sucking her soul like a Dementor?
What?
He don't have a soul.
You can do that?
Okay.
Give me a wall.
Nice.
Pop that bad guy. Bad guy's turn.
That worked.
That wall.
Well, it's more of a house instead of a wall.
I'll just start over.
No.
Yeah, get inside.
I forgot to make a roof.
Is that weird for a house?
It's kind of hard to make a roof within the setting.
There has to be a way off this train that won't kill me. Okay.
No, don't.
Even crazy
Don't.
things have their own logic.
Wait, 115? Was it
It's a
116
train,
before?
Right?
Yeah, it was always 115.
Okay.
Is there a conductor? Please tell me you know the answer.
I hardly even know her.
One of those.
But he would most likely be at the engine.
You know.
Sure would suck if
far
this train was
ahead.
infinite.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, there's the premise of the show.
Getting off this
You're
train.
probably on car 115. But wow, what a strong start.
That was wild.
There wasn't even a lick of time to breathe and think. That was
Also,
incredible.
I love that little ball guy.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, I'm getting kid Twilight Zone vibes and like a whole bunch of
46 down.
Oh.
7 letters.
Scrabble.
1
Crossword.
Crossword. Did I say Scrabble?
I think it's a pretty powerful message.
Right now, I gotta take care of this. So you stay here.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Nope.
They look so peaceful.
6-inch voice.
Did you say 60-inch voice?
Spells!
This isn't a game to me, 1-1.
We can still have fun.
Not when you have things to do. You work first, so you get to enjoy the fun later. I hope my dad fixed the go-karts.
Yeah.
I get to drive them before he resells them. It was 115 before.
Oh,
No,
it went down.
Did I do something wrong?
When it reaches 0, you are gone.
You're gone forever.
Nobody told me this number was gonna change. Now I'm gonna die on this stupid train because there isn't a stupid rule book.
Oh.
This is nice.
Say, I didn't catch your name. Rendell? That's a strong name. A strong name for a strong man. Can turn his pile of junk into donuts with this truly miraculous product.
Oh, yes.
That kind of just looks like a pipe.
I'll demonstrate. Presto, donut. This hat, bon appetit, donut.
I get to be in charge of selling these donut holders? I can start my own business?
Whole sales team selling these donut holders, with pioneers like us right at the top.
Ah, yes, yes.
Don't think of it so much as a pyramid scheme, as a pyramid team.
Yes.
This is the only donut holder certified by my close personal acquaintance, Conductor.
Conductor? Hey! I'm supposed to be going to Oshkosh. It's this place in Wisconsin, and also my name
Right,
is
right,
Tulip. I should have said that earlier. This number keeps going down, and if it reaches 0, I'm done for. You have to help me before I die.
What makes you think the digits below your digits are counting down to your death?
1-1 told me?
Excuse me, White Ball. Is this donut hat your mother?
Yes?
And tell me, if I put this donut hat on my head, will I die?
Sure.
Charming fellow, but not
Yes.
the most reliable.
No, no.
1-1? You made me think I was gonna die.
It would be surprising if you never died.
Sure, the conductor would be just as sympathetic to your plight, but unfortunately, my personal shuttlecraft has been grounded. I'd fix her myself, but you know, no thumbs.
I have thumbs. I don't know anything about shuttlecrafts, but I fixed some stuff with my dad.
My payment.
Payment?
Even with my craft, it will take a week, maybe 2, to get to the conductor. Money doesn't have much value to me. I've always been more interested in the peculiar and unique.
Like some of your number.
The little white ball off your hands.
Oh.
In exchange, I will speak to the conductor about getting you to Wisconsin.
You want to take 1-1 with you?
Miss Tulip, we made so many donuts.
Do you really need him, or do you want to get off this train?
Oh.
Deal.
What kind of your own boss do you want to be?
I like that word. I want to feel like we're all on the same team. Team Randall.
Yeah.
Is your name Tulip because you have a bulbous head?
What? No, it was when I was born. There were complications.
It went down again.
No. Did you make it out alive?
It was some kind of breathing issue,
Aw.
but I bounced back like a perennial flower.
108.
108.
So you could have been named after any perennial plant. Horseradish?
No, I don't know. I didn't name me.
What?
Wait.
There is a gear thing here that isn't in there. Do you know where we can get a replacement?
The number might have to do with how she talks about her past, because I think that's when it was changing the most. Oh my God, Randall has the power of Moses.
Or
What?
Moana.
What is going on?
Okay.
Welcome to the market. Soak up your trouble.
Oh my gosh.
Drop your cares away. Put a little wiggle in your step.
Very cute. I think she's cute too.
Oh, how much for that gear over there?
Now that's a handsome-looking flower.
Oh, I mean, it's not really for sale.
Now that I've seen it, it's the only thing I want.
Oh, the price we pay for the things we desire most.
Ugh, fine. Just take it.
Oh.
Shall we?
This is goodbye.
Where shall we meet again?
We shalln't.
Shallon.
I can't take you with me, but you'll be with the cat now, and she seems nice.
If it helps you on your journey, I understand.
My parent is abandoning me.
Yeah.
I'll have the conductor sort out this whole mess.
Wow.
Goodbye forever, Miss Tulip.
Yeah, you made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like to try an exciting...
Not now.
No need to lose enthusiasm, just need a different marketing audience. I've got vision, my good man,
Amazing.
and that vision needs a team. Oh, it sounds easy and profitable. When I started Team Randall
Yes.
38 minutes ago, the mission statement was always be there for each other.
More complicated than that.
Is it? Oh, great job asking the hard questions, Randall. You may not always bring in the sales numbers I want, but you've got heart.
I didn't not care. That cat was gonna help 1-1
Yeah.
too. Probably.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really know anything about the cat. I just
No.
wanted to get off the train. If you can get me to the cat, I'll take your donut holder thing.
109. Okay.
Hop in my body. It's not as weird as it sounds.
Okay.
Turn here real quick. I changed my mind. I want 1-1 back.
We had a deal.
Miss Tulip.
1-1. I shouldn't have. 1-1.
Oh no!
And they're off. Okay.
Up and over.
We need to make the jump.
Ah!
Oh, nice.
Also, it's so fitting that she's
Cracks.
trying to fight a cat with water.
Randall, slip in the cracks, Randall.
Yeah.
You know, you really are a smart girl.
Well, we broke kid again.
All right.
You just made a big mistake.
I got a deal for you. Say there, you look like a smart gal. This donut.
But you care, and you're a good
Whoa.
friend, and I appreciate that, and that
Whoa.
makes me care.
Was
and I
that
just-
zero?
I just sorry.
It's okay, Miss Tulip. I knew you'd bounce back, just like when your parents hatched you.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Wow. Wow.
All right.
We went through a little journey.
Yep.
Lost him and got him back, and back to our same status quo. But
All right.
oh,
Good stuff.
shit.
Nice and heartfelt.
Yeah, I have to see. Was that zero when she was being like genuine and vulnerable and?
That was delightful.
That was very fun. Okay.
Very strong start.
So we now have our premise. We've got a mom and dad divorced. Their daughter, Tulip, is now dealing with just the fallout of that.
Right.
Loves to code, loves to make and create things.
Yep.
And yet the coding camp for designing games that she was going to go to is no longer happening.
Right.
Because of her parents
Dropping
basically dropping the ball and
Yeah.
not thinking about her.
Right.
And yeah.
I love that there's the example of that happening with the parents, right? But in a smaller way, it's even happening with the friend, where the friend isn't really able to see where she's at emotionally with everything, and so ends up
Michaela,
making some, insensitive comments that are well intentioned, right? But it's still that thing of her not really feeling like she has anybody. And
right. So then we end up having her decide that she'll just go to the camp herself. And I love the idea that she's kind of like younger, but she's like also competent enough to code and everything like that. So she's obviously like a kid, but like the idea of just ditching out the window, grabbing the backpack, grabbing your cold gear, and trying to just
miles.
find your way there 300 miles. Like, so she's also like smart enough to code, but impulsive enough and kind of unwise enough to try and like actually make that happen. So
because she's a little kid,
well, we don't know how little of a kid she is. That's the point as I'm making, is that she's in that kind of indeterminate. She could be in junior high, she could be a young high schooler, but the decision immediately has consequence in that once she's like, I'm not sure I can make it there, boom, the Infinity Train shows up.
Yeah.
And it's we're going on a journey that might be more symbolic than we even realize.
Yeah, there is plenty of symbolism and metaphor and everything. Well, at the same time, probably is a literal thing that's happening, but
I don't know. I think in a lot of ways we need to actually, because this is the beginning of the show, we need to take things with an open hand in that regard. There's so much about this show that is the premise being sold to us and gotten to us as quick as possible. So on the meta-narrative side of things, we can't just, wait to get onto the Infinity Train. We have to go, 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 go. But the idea that we are immediately talking about death and immediately talking about what this number means and everything like that, there is a lot that is mysteriously being held back from us.
Running into a little creature, that can be your companion on this journey, that's searching for its mom because, hey, its parent situation is kind of non-existent. And then also you end up kind of abandoning it because you make a choice, but, it's an understandable choice, but also, like, that's not maybe taking into account the feelings of, this creature, right?
Yeah.
So,
I've got a couple ones that I could also go into here.
Yes, a couple ones?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. There's also the idea that she's just going through life, and then suddenly she's on a train. Everything's moving so fast. You could have this be the idea that having a kid is hard. Suddenly you have a kid, and it's the, oh no, I'm not ready for this. Everything's changing so fast. Or we're hopping from one thing to the next, and it's just all I can do to just hang on.
Or just the divorce, right? Like the idea that, things aren't going well. Okay, maybe we should split up. And then, hey, there's all these things that happen as a result of that. Let's be real. The parents would not have been aware of in like any kind of specific sense, right? They would have been aware of in a general sense, but like they're, you know, they'd be like, okay, well, you know, we'll make it work, you know, we'll figure it out or whatever.
Right.
And then, oh, hey, right?
Yeah. There's the metaphor for life that it is, that life changes, life moves so fast, and then there's times where you want to get off of it, but there really is no getting off the train.
And there's no rule book.
Is. There is no rule book. This is what it means to be an adult. This is what it means to go through life. There's all kinds of things that this could be a metaphor for. But for now, this is the premise of the show. We have a girl who's by herself on a train going who knows where.
Yep.
But every time we hop cars, we go to an entirely different dimension, basically, of something else with new inhabitants, with new characters, with new rules, and she has to adapt to it. And the only thing that's consistent right now is 1-1 traveling with her.
Yep.
Which is really cool because we've already started to see that 1-1 is actually 1 and 1. Right. There's depressed 1-1, and then there's chipper hopeful 1-1, and both of them are the same. Both of them are 1-1
inside of your two wolves.
Oh no, really? But like that's kind of my thing that I think is the most fun about this thus far is that we saw 1-1 split as a way to defend them from the dog roach, whatever that thing was. That thing was the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not. So. The show is already handling some pretty dark and heavy topics, and then has a freakish monster, but then also has we already had a cat trickster, which that's kind of iconic with regards to children's media and stuff.
But then she was also, it almost seemed like, oh yeah, repairing my thing, sure, but I also really want 1-1. So like, did she recognize what 1-1 is, or like something like that? Like.
All we know is 1-1 is the key to her character development and probably the overall journey of this story.
Yep.
But the part that we can also bank on in a way by not banking on it is that nothing behind us in the train will dictate what's ahead of us on this train.
Sure.
That's something that I think, like, y'all that recommended this show to us definitely clicked on something that we very much like, which is that this show is going to be very unpredictable. I can already see that in a lot of ways, the only stuff that we can probably predict is some themes based on the way they decided to start the show.
Yeah,
but now we're on the train ride, and there's no going back.
This is a great premise and way to then take advantage of the medium of animation to be able to make every episode be some wild new adventure.
Right.
Like from the standpoint of, you know, being able to have all of these things that will be full of wonder so that kids can enjoy it and everything. While at the same time, you have, you know, the
meaty topics.
The one half of 1-1 that's just like, are you here to offer me the sweet release of death? You know, like.
The only way out is hypothermia.
Right. Like.
Now, in context, that made sense, and that was just because of, you know, where we were.
Right.
But the first dimension, I do want to say, was also one of just cold winter, snow piling up and everything.
Yeah.
And oh man.
Yeah. And like thinking of something like, say, Over the Garden Wall, and like as like a point of comparison, right? Where it's the you go out on a journey and then hey, suddenly you're in this other place, and you know, etc. How do you get back?
In the end, all children's media is just isekai anyway.
Right. Yeah.
It's a way for the imagination of the child to be used in a way that is beneficial to their growth, but also a survival mechanism so that they can handle the pain and real life struggles that they are not equipped to handle yet. But by the end of the story, they will be equipped to handle because they've gone through an internal journey so that they're ready for the external. Ooh. In a lot of ways, I like that we're doing this, and yet she seems to be not a little kid. Like, she is a kid that is like going through adolescence. Like, she's at the tail end of adolescence in that regard. Like, like becoming an adult is like now. Like, that is
right
now.
That like early teenage years to like, you know, like early double digits, or, you know, somewhere along there, where it's the like you are able to start to understand the things that are happening in your life and have your own opinions about it, and be like, hang on, this isn't right, while at the same time feeling very, very trapped by it.
Yeah. She was in the Nimbam's Scientific Odyssey trials and won something for hypothesis proven hypothetically best. Or best hypothetically proven hypothesis. There it is. Okay. I read it backwards. Right to left for some reason.
Now, see, that was actually foreshadowing for the hypothermia that might be happening.
Yeah, absolutely. Hypo.
Yeah.
But, can read a Coding is Cool book. The Room very much has that kind of freedom and space in a lot of ways that, she's had a nice, comfortable life outside of her parents getting divorced here.
Right.
She's got a little aquarium.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a gaming, I'm pretty PC that's connected to a
Nintendo controller or something. Yeah.
Well, right, but this is a full other PC box.
That's a tower. Yeah.
So it's you have 2 PCs in here, and
Yep.
we can see some cool art of some other fandoms and things that she's interested in. I think that's literally just Shrek up there.
She might have actually made her own computer because
potentially
that's either I think that's a power supply unit just
hanging there.
Hanging there.
Yeah, so she probably built her own PC as well.
Yeah, and there's a screwdriver up by the aquarium. So.
But yeah, she also hangs her blue metal on the lamp here, showing that she's very proud of the fact that this has been something not only that she's good at, but she's been recognized and affirmed in.
Also,
and then this is kind of the first time where other people's issues have potentially antagonized her efforts to actually
hang on.
This stuff.
Can you go back to the room?
Yeah.
Happy 10th Tulip. That could be old, but
that's most likely old. I would guess specifically. The Coding is Cool book. I mean, yes, some kids. You and I were reading pretty advanced stuff and things at that time, and yes, you could absolutely learn to code by age 8. Even.
And I think the decision to have her age not be something that is told objectively is definitely an intentional decision, and I think it's a good one because the things that are being communicated here are fairly universal as far as relatability to growing up and things like that, right? Going through your dealing with your parents having gone through a divorce and how that affects you, that'll affect you regardless of what age you are, right?
Totally. Yeah. There's a cute picture of her parents there. She's climbing up, or she's going up the stairs. I'm just gonna guess that she's more 12 or 13 or something. That'd be my guess. The eating an onion is wild.
That is.
But I love these kinds of shows, and this is something I think Western animation does a really good job at. Is that you could probably freeze frame in a lot of key environments, and there's a lot of visual storytelling going on that is only really noticeable on rewatch or
pausing and being okay, let's check to see what's here.
Yeah, exactly. I love the 0 days to finish your game Tulip.
Right,
you've got to do this and stuff.
One of the other things that I got to say I really appreciated about the first episode in particular is the dialogue as she's talking with her mom.
It was really strong.
It was really strong. It was something where it very effectively communicated the situation, but also the history of the situation.
Yes.
And the idea that she was able to lay into her mom with such precision, one, that's a thing that helps because the pacing of the show, it's an 11-minute episode. We can't dilly-dally, right? But also, that communicates that, this is something that she's been feeling and thinking for a long time. She has wanted to say this for a long time. And now that, everything's falling apart, it's
it's all right at the top of top of the throat. It's
okay, Mom, you want to say that this was, just whoops, unavoidable or whatever? All right, let's get into that,
Yeah. What do you think the light eyeball was at the entrance? Because there was very much once she decides to enter the train, then the light shows up and whisks her in.
I don't know.
And we have a flash of white and she's just in this world here. In a lot of ways, the way that she enters the train is different from the way she transitions between cars on the train.
So there's the element of where seeing a flash of light or whatever when something that is supernatural or sci-fi or something beyond what can be understood happens, especially in an animated show or a show that is geared at least in part towards kids, that could just be a transition thing,
Yeah, I don't think this is that kind of show. There's a lot more intelligence and like thought put behind the the world stuff here.
That is not to say that things geared towards kids can't be intelligent.
No, I hear you, but I mean, there's more. There's a gradient, obviously. Like everything's intelligent in that regard, but there's an obvious intentional decision that they had a family of snowmen, and head of the child was One.
Oh yeah,
and she intentionally like pokes at the mom and the dad of the snowmen.
Oh
in,
yeah,
like, frustration.
No, totally. There's plenty of stuff in the train itself once she's like in it. But as far as the Flash, what that would make me think of if it's gearing towards a specific thing is a hit to the head. Because given that when she wakes up, she's lying down in the snow. Maybe that's reaching too much or going for something that's more of like almost like a little, not a cliche, like that'd be a negative thing, but just like a what you'd commonly think of as like, oh, someone goes out into the cold and then they end up in trouble. It's not just that they slowly freeze. It's something happens and then, they're lying in the snow, right?
Sure.
So that's kind of where my mind would go, especially if it's something where then her mind goes on a journey, right? Like even if there is elements of this that is real or whatever, right? Like that's something happened and you got knocked out and that's why your mind wanders while you're in a dangerous situation, right?
Right. Yeah, okay, that sounds kind of fun. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this family of snowmen, and then the head of the child basically is One. That this just seems so on the nose with regards to we need to have her get inside her own head, and One is going to be the vehicle, literally, for that.
Right.
And then we're going to lean into this even more and then have the next snowman be like appearing right in front of her, just suddenly massive snowman once she turns around here.
Yeah.
And she's going to enter inside it and have a little bit of a deep dive. So, yeah, very, very fun mystery show to, like, what is the train? Why is she on the train? What's the number?
What's the number? Like the little Easter egg as a way to have like tension and stuff of just like, she's just doing something in the episode and we see the number and it's different or lower or whatever, especially when we get the whole freak out of like, when it reaches 0, you die. That's the end. And also I love the whole like taking apart of that logic by the cat of like, what's this? Oh yeah, we're probably all gonna die. Oh hey, yeah, I think he might not be the most reliable source of information, which also
leans into the
given that One is kind of being set up as like her own internal and emotional state.
Yes, like thoughts and emotions, fears
exactly,
and
right?
Yeah.
Thoughts and emotions and all of that stuff are scary. They are real. They are important. They are not everything.
Well, they're not you.
And they are not you.
They're not you. They are just a survival mechanism that's screaming at you.
Right. They're a part of you, right? But, just because, maybe you're freaking out or something like that, or it seems like the world is ending, that doesn't mean that the world is necessarily ending, right?
Right, because what their goal is, your thoughts are telling you, basically, is they're telling you what they think based on previous patterns you will need in order to survive.
Right.
That is all your mind is, basically, in a lot of ways. And so taking thoughts and kind of pulling them out and being like, let's look at this and analyze this. Why did I have that thought right then and there?
Yep.
Because there was stimuli here that reminded me of a thing that I'm afraid of. Then it made me go, you need to run. You need to avoid this.
Right.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. They can actually then point you to then what you value or what you find most important. Because by saying like, avoid this, it's like, well, okay, why specifically that though? And that can be a whole point of introspection. And so I love the idea that almost immediately we are debunking One as being some kind of like everything he says is like extremely important and the key to understanding everything,
while at the same time very clearly being a fun character that has a cool shtick that will make for like fun dialogue that we can be like, oh yeah, that's a great little quip from One, or oh yeah, I feel you on that one, buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
But okay, all right, that's our first little foray into Infinity Train.
Yeah. Okay.
I am very excited about the pacing of this, though.
Good luck, Tulip.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also got to say, Tulip, but, the flower's a daisy. I know, it doesn't matter.
One's trying, okay?
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
trying. He's like, this was my heartfelt gift to my heartfelt friend. The soul thing that I found. You just my
Guess I'll
mechanical
die.
heart just broke again. I hope the warranty's good.
Yeah.
Like, the Doomer 1-1 lines are...
Yeah.
Oh, they hit so well.
Also,
so well.
That feels so fitting and like taken in the context of that this came out in 2019 where it's like, thinking of progression of like animated shows and things like that. And then, oh, hey, the friendly companion, in this one happens to be a lot more down on like the world's ending. Like,
I mean, 2019 was before COVID, so.
Oh, no, I know. No, I'm just thinking about like, of course, it's not an even comparison because they're entirely different shows and so they'll do different things. But like when I think of animated shows that I've seen, specifically in the West, not compared to anime because that's, very different, right? But like, I don't know. That just warms the cockles of my heart that, yes, the one that came out more recently is the one where you have the character that's just like, well, this all sucks. Guess I'll die.
All right, y'all. But thank you so much for watching these episodes reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next 2 episodes reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about animated shows in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.